I rent out an IKEA room.
Yeah, of course.
That would be pimp.
Furnished.
Yeah.
That would actually be real pimp. Why don't they do that?
Because people like Krendor would live there, and they don't want that.
You rent there.
You know what? They should.
Yeah.
They should want
in
that.
their off time when they're not open, like rent out like the sections for like recording stuff. Like they make so much extra money.
Here's the thing. Exactly.
So
I'm waiting for your wide IKEA knowledge, Krendor.
What do you want to know about it?
You fell for the greatest scam. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled.
Listen, I've got this 6-pack of beer thing where you get 6 different beers, and you like it's one of those things where you mix and match. So now I'm also drinking Great Lakes Brewing Co.
Oh, nice! I've had some of their stuff.
Dortmunder Gold Lager.
It ain't even bad.
Yeah, so I'm trying all the different ones just to pump up that palate.
You'll have to let us know which one you like.
Yeah, you need to do the same.
This is something new. I haven't had this before, and it's pretty good.
Now you just need to do mac and Cheetos again.
No.
I'm telling you, they're not good. But I've had a variety of like, what do you call those? Like, you deep fry mac and cheese.
Right.
Yeah, I've had a bunch of those, and like some of them are real bad because they're too.
No.
And some of them are like,
you need to have those buffalo, deep fried buffalo mac and cheese.
That sounds good too.
Shit!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! That is, yes.
Let me tell you, an amazing thing.
Is this gonna be a trick again? I'm not ready.
There's this place. They have the best cheese curds. The best cheese curds, believe me.
Is it in Wisconsin? Because you're close to Wisconsin.
Yeah, they're close to Wisconsin. Yeah. They get the cheese from Wisconsin. It is like, it's like a lot of cheese curds. You know, like the chain place or whatever. They're just like they deep fried. It's like some shitty like frozen cheese or whatever. This is like, you can tell this is like prime real cheese. You like break it and like melts in like a billion different directions.
Why are you making me so hungry for cheese curds now?
Dude, I ate like an entire basket of those. That's like, I don't even care if my arteries clog. It was too good.
No. I don't blame you, man. Those things are so good.
They are. Right. I don't need to live to like 88. I'll live to 87 for that.
Good God. All right, anyway, continue, Scott.
You got family in Wisconsin?
Yeah. I told you my core family is in Chicago, dude.
Everything's
you didn't tell me that.
Yes, like we talked about it multiple times.
I don't remember that.
I was like, next time I'm there, I need to go say hi to you. I just keep forgetting that you're there.
Shit, dude, we go to Portillo's.
I know. Well, it's more like fast food. Portillo's is.
Yeah, but it's good fast food.
It is good fast food. I will agree with that.
Yeah. You know what? I'll take you. We'll get some prime cheese curds. These are the best cheese curds.
Take me to
some no cheese curds. None of them. None of them compare.
Okay, do the Scotty. Take over before it's too late.
Anytime.
Seriously. I had it. And she's in Wisconsin, and he's like, what? All right, so you guys pop right into orbit because, you know, Mathis is that amazing. You guys pop right into orbit. Kudos to you, buddy. And so you quickly have Krendor 420 finding a place to land, and you do so. You go over, you land the ship. Now, immediately what you want to do is kind of go over and find out exactly where it is that this data pad is telling you the docking bay and all that stuff is. So, because you want to try to get to it as close as possible without raising any alarms or warnings or whatever. Do you land in the same city where you had the last 2 times prior, or do we land as like, F this noise, we're going to an entirely different section of the planet?
Great question.
Yeah.
Judge Mathis, what do we do?
He's like shoving food in his mouth.
Well, we don't know. I would assume we want to stay close to the city just because that's where the guy got his orders, and we don't know how far these things to pick up are. So
maybe the same city, but a different dock, like a different area.
Yeah.
City. Okay. So you guys go over to that and you land in a different region. I mean, one of the spots happens to be the best spots is the one region where you had landed the first time, the first time you guys came here, but you go and you land in that area. So luckily there's a familiarity to it. So you know right away where it is at these like areas that you can kind of tap in and find out where stuff is, like information centers. So who is going to do that? We're going to send one, or are we sending everybody to go and just find out where this is?
We're just getting into a computer, right?
Exactly.
You're gonna send me.
We're not going to send him. That sounds like an awful idea. I think.
Here's the thing. If we were going to send one, it would have to be Mathis because he's the only one who could operate it. But
I feel like me and him should go together.
So we all have to go together. I agree. We all should go together.
Okay. Done. All of us together.
But take off your stormtrooper armor, please.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you shampoo your fur yet?
Yeah. I mean, how long were we in? Hyperspace?
Probably a couple days, my guess.
Oh, then
No.
sure.
You read that because you had to hit a checkpoint and then turn around and come back. So yeah, probably about 2 days or so. So yeah.
So definitely 100%. I would have sonic showered that crap out of me.
Yeah, and I cleaned like I said, I was cleaning the ship also.
Yep. Making sure everything was as good as possible. So
And then
you guys-
helping Fitz out wherever he needed.
You guys land. Everybody gets out of the ship together. Rolling out. As you see the thing slowly open, you guys come walking out. It's in like slow-mo cam. The breeze blowing, everybody's fur kind of waving, some badass music in the background as you guys walk off a ship. Beat up, shitty ship. So you guys are land there, and you're literally just going to the closest computer you possibly can, and you do so, and just try to get into it to find out this information. It is relatively easy information to access where and whatnot all this stuff is. So who plugs in? I used to Mathis, and you just go,
Yep.
and find out where it
Just
is.
trying to get the coordinates of where this thing is.
Not a problem. You go to do so, and you are locked out. There are security features that were recently added to this computer to stop you from being able to search different docking bays, where locations are, and stuff like that.
So I need to slice. And
you can see you need a slice, exactly. And in seeing this kind of like the stopping, it's like by imperial order, blah 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 blah, is right on the screen in front of you.
I see you kind of like frustrated, and I'm like, what's going on?
Just a little bit of a setback. Just give me a minute, and I'm just gonna start slicing it.
Yep.
Anything I can do to help?
I don't. Was slicing a skullduggery, or is it a computer's?
It is a combination of both, really. So because skullduggery is anything that's bad, but computers is the actual functioning. So I would see Marine being able to give you a bonus on that one. So give me 1 second right here.
You like that, like RP help?
Yeah. Give you bonuses to your skills. So what is your computers and what is your skullduggery, Mathis and Maggie, respectively?
My skullduggery, I have 3 green,
And your computers, Mathis?
and my computer.
3 green and a yellow.
Okay, so you'll be able to give him a blue. So you wouldn't be able to upgrade it beyond that, but that's okay. So you give him a blue. He's going to be rolling against 2 purple and a red. And you are welcome to
And
roll.
I will use a light side point as well.
I like the slicing. You go slash it with the lightsaber until it works.
So I will use a light side point to buff my chances here.
You go right ahead, sir.
I used it. Did you upgrade it?
I did.
Okay, here we go.
Right ahead, sir.
The window up.
Woohoo!
Just 3 advantages.
Fail. So you do fail, but luckily there's no negative stuff that happens from this. So in your failing, you kind of and it stops you, but you don't trigger any alarms. Nothing like that happens in your attempts to do this. So luckily, in the areas where it looked like you may have been able to trigger alarm, Noreen was like, "Ooh, over there, make sure you, no," and she's kind of like backseat driver, pointing things out, not in an irritating. way.
No wonder you didn't succeed.
Why do you
I'm
make
getting
me sound
backseat
like
gamed
that?
over
That's
here.
Not how, stop role playing for me. That's not how.
Oh God, Nareem playing the role of Twitch chat.
Again, oh God, again, not in a bad way, not in a negative.
No, just. Oh, I'll give it another shot.
Absolutely. You're gonna use the light side point again, or no?
For this one, I'm gonna say no, but I know a dark side point's coming. So.
Do you?
Yeah, because of the way you asked the question.
Maybe not.
No, all right.
Feel free to roll.
Hey, I
Oh,
succeeded.
you succeeded. I did not apply dark side point. You do succeed.
Yeah, but you kept my buff on. You kept my light side buff on there.
No, I didn't.
Knucklehead.
No, I didn't.
I rolled 2 yellows. I should only be rolling 1.
Oh, did you roll before I downgraded? Oh,
I just rolled now.
You know what it was? I didn't click away. Roll again.
Unbelievable.
You have to click. You
You're
have to
gonna
click out of
fail
the-
now.
Yes, come on.
I still
Oh
succeed.
yes,
It does even better.
better.
What does that happen? What
I
is
seriously, Mathis is hacking.
I'm slicing the Roll20 account.
So one success and 3 advantages to make that success. You do hack in. You're able to easily find out the information. Actually, with all those advantages, you're able to very quickly find out exactly where it is that this place is. So the ship that you're looking for, coincidentally, is at a dock in this city. More than that, it's at the same dock that you were at last time you left. And it's actually not very far from where you previously landed, from where your ship was located. Maybe a 10-minute walk along the docks to find it from there.
Oh, it's a ship we're looking for?
There's a ship that you're looking for that's holding cargo. Yes. So in finding all this, cats everywhere, and finding this, you guys are able to see that you can either leave your ship where it is now and hop on like one of the transit areas to try to get over there. It's going to take you a lot longer to do so, and you'll be leaving your ship way back here. Or you can get back in your ship and try to land back over at the dock where, you had murdered those stormtroopers. Or you can just abandon everything. Like, screw it, it's too close to home.
Here's the thing. If they're expecting somebody to pick up something and bring it somewhere.
Are they expecting somebody, or are they expecting the body that we jettisoned a star system away?
Yeah.
Well, we can always so I can try to talk our way out of it.
Talking's boring.
For a
Let's
murder
fight.
bot.
Let's kill stuff.
Well, I leave it up to the party. Like, what do you want to do here?
And if it comes to that, you can kill stuff.
Oh yeah.
Do we walk it? Do we fly it, or do we bounce?
I mean,
If we're going to pick this up, I suggest we walk there and not try and land our ship in the area where we murdered stormtroopers.
You use transit. You don't have to hoof it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, we get the public transportation.
You'll effectively be leaving your ship behind unless you send somebody back to your ship to be at the ready.
To murder somebody.
I think we're afraid. We're having PTSD of leaving Werbo and them alone because it's a mess.
I will stay behind with the ship.
So you're gonna stay back?
I will stay back and get ready to pick up and go and pilot, and keep Nareem safe with the 2 people that can shoot things if necessary.
Well, why don't I take Werbo with?
Take both.
Well,
Take both.
No, you take 420 because he can fly.
I can do some decent flying.
Technically, he can fly too.
I'm saying take 420 with you, because if shit goes south, if you're walking into a nest of multiple people, having 2 people who can kill things instead of 1 is better for you. I'll be fine. I'm not gonna let anybody on the fucking ship. I'm not opening the doors, and if worse comes to worse, I can take off.
True.
But then we're stuck here.
And you can in 420, you can shoot your way out, man.
All right.
All right, I walk back to the ship. I'm like, good fucking luck.
What an ass climb.
Wow, what an ass!
So we have this. I think we should go on it. What do you guys think? You agree we should go on it? Awesome. Have fun. I'm gonna stay back. I got projects. I got things to fix and things to break. So you kids have your fun.
Should it just be as simple picking something?
It
up?
should be. You are absolutely correct.
He turns and says, "Good fucking luck," as he turns and walks away and leaves you way over there.
I think we should bring you with us.
Hell no.
My worry is that if we can't get in someplace or something of that sort.
We're not. We have an enemy. We already have an enemy in the Empire. Let's not make an enemy of the Rebellion either. If you can't get in, you'll walk away.
True. Fair enough. At least we made an effort.
Correct.
And I imagine he's saying this as he's
yeah, that's like as I'm walking away. I'm like, you
louder and louder.
you see my hand is going there, like, correct. And bad guys don't make efforts.
We've already made an enemy of the Empire, so let's not make an enemy of the Rebellion too, okay? Good luck, guys.
He's not yelling that. Stop it, Scott. I know what you're trying to do. All right, we're going to get on this metro train thing. I don't know where we're going.
Just a droid and a Wookiee and a Bobbin on a metro train.
There's no metro. You pick up all right, lore master.
It's like a bad joke.
That's you, Jesse. What kind of public
This is like an
transport?
Oscar movie.
What kind of public transportation does Star Wars have?
You just get
They
a
have
cab.
all-
You hop in a cab. They
Hop
fly
in a cab. There you go.
Yeah.
There's no way I can fit in a cab. It's not happening.
He's like,
I
I
say we take
don't
a-
go in
I say we
cabs.
take a space bus.
Space bus.
Those exist. Space mass transit does exist. There are space buses.
There you go. Do it.
Shuttles. Not interplanetary, but like whatever it's called.
Outer planetary.
No, not even that. Whatever, just like
Terrestrial.
yeah, terrestrial transit.
Planetary.
The old
You're not going to the other side of the same planet. You're going to the other side of the same city. But either way, whatever method you use of vehicular transportation, you pay your credits and you get there, and you make your way over to that place. So when you guys finally land on the dock, you make your way along the area. Now, one of the things that you do notice is that as you go walking onto the dock, there are more Imperial soldiers. There are more stormtroopers here than you had seen beforehand.
Wonder why.
Actually, specifically, as you're walking to the dock that you need to go to, you walk near but not directly past the area where you would dock beforehand, and there are several stormtroopers at the actual dock where you were, because a couple of days beforehand there were a few soldiers that went here and disappeared. So they're over in the area. A few of them kind of like investigating, having scanning devices and whatnot. A couple of them like down and looking, some of them scanning up top, trying to find whatever they can to see what happened to why these guards disappeared. But that doesn't matter. This is just white noise. You guys keep making your way over towards the actual dock itself, where this one particular ship is. Now, as you guys get to the thing, expecting to see, okay, there's some sort of cargo freighter or whatever that has the stuff that we need. Let's just get it. Maybe get a sky bus or whatever to bring the crap back. Whatever you need to do. You didn't quite expect to see the ship that you have before you. It is a Wayfarer class medium freighter, which is a very, very large ship. As a matter of fact, it's so large, it could have like a couple of X-Wings sitting inside of it, like in the hull size. So just to paint the image of the ship, a Wayfarer class medium freighter, it has like what looks like the ship compartment is on one side of it. And it has like the glass in the front of it, like they always do. It's where like the crew would do their work, whether it be navigation, piloting, whatever, their common areas, so on and so forth. And that ship is not necessarily that large. That connects like a back, something like looping area, which like a crescent moon kind of thing that connects adjacent to it. So this huge friggin' thing, it's almost twice the size of the actual ship itself, cargo hold. So this thing's very lopsided. It's ship on one side, cargo on the other side. Cargo is twice the size of the ship. It is massive, and it can hold a lot of stuff. That is what you see in the dock, what you did not expect to see as you guys went walking up to it. It's kind of like, oh, this is a big ship.
Yeah, Nareem walking up is like, this looks promising. And I guess we walk up to the ship.
So you guys go walking up to the ship, and the thing is closed up. It's sealed up. There's nobody that you can see standing around it or anything like that, other than maybe like one dock hand. Well, there's one dock hand that's doing their job nearby, kind of like has a floor grate area lifted up in there, like doing some sort of computer work to one of the wirings, like one of the wire tubes that are down there. They're just doing typical maintenance of the dock. But aside from that, you don't see like anybody over here. The ship is just sealed up.
Is there like common way to like
Yep,
see if there's anybody home?
Yeah. So at all these docks, I'm sorry, Maggie. I should have said this when I was describing the guy. So as you guys are going over there, you do see there's like a little terminal that's right by where every ship would be. So you can kind of just easily access the comms inside the ship. It's kind of like, hail them to get their attention. So you go over to the terminal and you.
Yeah, I dial it in and I say, hello?
There's no response.
Try again.
That's yes.
Great.
That is very B1 battle droid.
I'm like, hello, I'm here to pick up a shipment.
With that, they say, who are you?
I think the guy's name was Barton, right? That was his name?
Yes, ma'am. That was good.
I'm trying to remember his name. I'm Nareem. I'm here for shipment for Barton. He has run into some trouble, if you know what I mean.
A shipment for Barton. A shipment for Bartman. Do you know who requested the shipment?
All you know is Jay. Yeah.
I like say Jay, and I try to sound as sure as possible. I'm like Jay.
Definitely. So you say Jay, and as sure as possible. I was going to make you roll this anyways, but when you say Jay, and you're really just trying to like really sell it, if you could do me a favor and roll me a charm.
Okay.
And it's not. Hold on 1 second. And you are good to go.
Oh man.
So
and that already includes my bonus, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it does. So you're like Jay. Jay sent us, and so when that happens, there's like a few moments of silence. How do you know Jay?
I don't necessarily know Jay. Here's the thing. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Something's happened to Barton, and he kind of became a good friend of mine towards the end. And I know the last thing that he had on his data pad was for us to get the shipment. It's for a good cause, and we know what it's for. We just want to make sure we're helping for the right cause.
Again, moments of silence, and then he says, "Do you have the data pad?"
Do I have the data pad?
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, I wouldn't have
He already
taken
has
that.
his own.
I would have taken that with me.
Yes.
I don't know who. The last time I remember, it was 420 that had it.
You can't do this. You can't come across as weak. They're gonna be like, I had data pad, so I have the data pad. You have the.
You definitely have the data pad.
Oh yeah, I have the data pad. I lift it up.
The door starts to open. The whole door starts to open up. And inside the ship, you see there is a ragtag group of people. There are 3 humans inside the ship. 2 of them have their hands on like heavy blast pistols at their side. And they're just kind of like looking around and looking about and everything. Very, very conspicuous. Very conspicuous. As they kind of like, with their hands on their blaster pistols. And the one person comes down and he actually has his blaster pistol out, but down by his side. And he's making his way, walking down the ship again, extremely conspicuous as they're doing this. And he comes walking over to you and, kind of sizing you guys up as he's making his way over. And finally, when he gets up to you, he holds his hand out to see the data pad.
I open up the letter that I saw sent, and I hold it up to him.
Absolutely. So so he looks it over, he reads it very quickly, and he nods. He seems like, okay, yeah, no, this is just gestures for you guys to follow him in. And that without putting his pistol away, he just walks back up the thing. Once again, everybody's kind of like, clearly taking cover with where they are inside the ship and looking in case anything's coming to get them. They already have.
As I'm seeing this, and as we're walking forward, I'm like, you might want to train them a little bit. They're making it a little bit more obvious than they should.
Have you seen the number of stormtroopers around here, lady?
Yeah, but that's not going to help them. They're on high alert.
Yeah, they are on high alert. Gesturing towards his men, and just keeps walking forward. And
at least I tried.
and so you guys make your way into the ship, and the thing closes up. And so with that, he walks. So with that, he walks up to you and extends his hand just to kind of give you. And he's like, it's disingenuous. Like he doesn't seem all that interested, but he does extend his hand to shake yours and like a greeting. And he's like, "My name's Bastion." He's like, "My name's Bastion." Sorry.
Wait, you're Bastion?
Yeah, Bastion.
Everybody's Bastion.
The other one was Barton.
Oh, Barton. His name is Bastion. Okay, that's why I was getting confused. Don't we have somebody else named Bastion?
No.
Overwatch.
Okay. I play too much Overwatch now.
So he said, Bastion, Nareem.
And this is Werbo and 420.
Hello.
Hired guards, right?
Something like that.
Are you guys, are you hired to do this thing? Or are you a part of it? What's your stake in whatever, I don't care. You know where this is going? Says it, you get the coordinates?
I know what I'm doing.
I'm mention the coordinates.
Yeah, because they were in the data pad and everything. So he's like, all right, and he kind of like looking at the B1 battle droid, like kind of funny that this B1 battle droid there. But then he's like, just follow me, I'll show you the cargo. And so he brings you over and into the cargo area of the ship, which again is twice the size of the actual ship itself that the ship carries. And you walk in and you see that the cargo area is rather full. There's crates, there's containers, there's all sorts of stuff inside here. You're walking into the cargo area, they have it set up so it's strapped in and set, and there's like grav areas that are and magnetic areas that are holding this stuff in place. You have to worry about like shifting or whatever. But you have to walk through like alleyways to get through all of the supplies that are being held by the ship. He's like, here's the cargo.
Oh my God, it's that much cargo? I kind of look around and I'm like, there's no way we can fit this on our ship.
Oh. I thought you and your crew were taking the ship.
That makes a lot more sense. That's what she said. She's like, hey, he was kind of in a rush. He was panicked. I think something bad was happening. We'll have to pick up our other ship. Are you guys joining us for the ride?
It wasn't part of the plan. We weren't paid to do that, but we're here now. How many in your crew? You don't have enough. Like, how many ships do you guys have? How big is?
It's a small ship, and there's just 4 of us.
4 people can barely fly this thing. How are you going to fly 2 ships if 4 people can barely? You need like 7 to operate this thing well.
You looking for a job?
Oh, all right.
Whoa.
What's
Dude, we want this Wayfarer ship. That's actually what I was thinking when I was like, how do we fit
But I
in?
think he already has a job.
420.
Oh, God, that's great. That's great if 420 is like, I think he already has a job.
He actually looks at 420 and he's like, I do. Like, kind of like working off of that, and it's very obviously so, like trying to pick up the negotiation. He's like, I do already have a job, but I might be able to put that on the side for now. What's the pay? What's the take for this job?
What do you want?
Oh, I mean, do you really know? Let's see. For starters, we'll take about 2.5 mil credits each. So that'll be a starter. I mean, just the finest looking piece of yeah. I mean, Casey.
She gives you a look and she's like, hold on, I don't want to know what you want. Listen, we're doing this for something bigger. She just kind of like looks disappointed in the fact that he is immediately like going ridiculous with it. But it makes sense though, I suppose.
Don't do that. Fight this man.
Fight him?
Jump off and negotiate.
All right.
Is this what Werbo starts saying in his
remember, you have a 20K credit chip.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot. But that's not 2 point whatever million.
I think he's extra highballing you.
Oh yeah, he's hardcore highballing.
Give it to them up front, and then they can have that shitty credit chip that doesn't work.
That's true. Look, there's just no way we can give you that much. But what I can give you is maybe 20K.
You have 20,000 credits on you right now.
You doubt it?
We about to get wrong.
A little, yeah. I do doubt it a little. You know what? He kind of like looks back at the 2 guys behind him, and he's thinking for a second. 20,000 credits. Yeah, that's a pretty good bargain. I don't know. Maybe you could sweeten that deal a little bit, he says with kind of like a conniving look in his eye. With this, Maggie, roll your negotiations to counter.
Yo, was he trying to get some of that boffin?
Oh God, I don't know what he's trying to get, but I'm afraid. Let me know when I can roll.
Whenever you'd like, Maggie.
All right.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Wow. I actually expected you to just succeed easily. So So you fail, however, with your advantage. How would you like to use that advantage right now? Just
I guess for
Has
my
something
next
to do-
roll,
yeah.
it's probably going to happen here in a moment.
Yeah, yep. So he's like, you're like, no, the 20,000 credit should be enough. Is that more or less what you say, or?
I guess it's more of like, she's like, and what else is it that you want?
Well, we already
Because
talked
we
about
didn't
this
roll very well.
If I can't get everything that I want, I think I can settle for something else. And now, like, that conniving look turned into kind of like a lewd look as he's being disrespectful.
He into furries.
She's like, excuse me?
What? Aren't we negotiating? You God, Justin. Okay.
Are we negotiating? What aren't we
Aren't-
negotiating?
Aren't we negotiating what may or may not be on the table? You need a crew. I've got 5 guys, including myself. You know, we're gonna have to split that 20,000 some way. I just want to make sure that the deal is worth my while. And again, this guy is just coming off as just a douche.
Yeah.
Warbo steps in and like puts his hand on his shoulder. Is like,
What my lovely friend here is saying is that that's not how you treat women. And first of all, why would you ever think that is a great negotiation counterpart? 20K is enough. And no, she looks him up and down. That is not going to happen.
Okay, we're going to be able to do, what is it? The coercion is the threatening one here. We're going to have Werbo giving you assistance on this one. So
Nice.
what is you guys coercion?
mine is 1. What? Go.
Is there like an intimidation type of thing?
Coercion
I feel
is
like-
intimidation. Yeah.
Coercion.
Yeah, I have a-
0.
That's not surprising.
I have a yellow and a green.
You're
Okay.
way better. That yellow's really good.
Yeah.
So hold on, Maggie. You're going to roll yellow and a green. He's going to give you a blue. Does 420 add into this as well?
A
Had to.
coercion 0 though.
You should lift up your weapon. No, you just aid me. You like do something to help with the
This
like,
man.
make a snarky comment or like whatever. I don't know.
All right, I'll just aim my weapon and I'm just like, yo.
Oh no.
Maggie, please. Anything else you want to add to this, or you good to go?
Oh my gosh.
Warbo's just like, child.
Jesus Christ.
Don't piss her off now.
I just need to close
I'm
this.
looking at my skills and seeing what else I got, but I think like that's kind of all I got.
You can roll whenever.
'Cause I already have my bonus on it, right?
Mhm.
Cool. Okay. Here we go. Roll coercion.
Oh!
Triumph, baby!
Oh,
She is one with the Force, and the Force is with her. Oh,
okay. So it's funny because so this is how it goes. 1, you fail, but 2, you get triumph. So this is the way it plays out. So they kind of come in threateningly and whatnot, and this guy, you guys going in trying to threaten this guy. And so he's like, he looks at the Wookiee standing over him being threatened and the gun being aimed at him and you being, saying whatever it is. Like, I think that's more than fine, or I think that's more than fair. However it was that you would just phrase it, Maggie. And so, and he looks at the Wookiee, and this guy is such a cocky douche. He genuinely does not look afraid of the Wookiee. He's just kind of like, yeah, like he doesn't say this, but you can see he's kind of like, you've got bodyguards that are threatening me as a part of a negotiation tactic. Yes, no. So he starts being like, yeah, I told you 20K is not enough. And before, like, as tensions really start to flare and before anything happens, all of a sudden one of the other guys steps forward and says, yeah, it is. Yeah, yes, it is. We'll just split it 4 ways instead of 5. We'll do it 4 ways instead of 5. 20K is amazing. We'd love to do that for you. That's yes. You only need, you have 3, and your other ship. How many does your other ship need to fly?
I think it just needs 1.
Well, we just put it in the Wayfarer, wouldn't we? It's small enough.
It's the thing's full.
The cargo
it's
bay
small.
of this thing is way too full, yeah.
Otherwise, yeah.
We only need 1, but we probably want to man it with weapons as well.
We are 4. You have 3 here. There's 1 there. That's 7 and 1. Everybody's happy. We get rid of him, and no harm, no foul.
I like the way you negotiate.
And the other guy kind of, as he's talking more and more, he's just like looking and like staring daggers at this person, like I will not forget what you just did here. And so, with that, he just kind of like ends. We've been sitting here for almost a week now, so we would love to leave immediately.
And so would we. We just need to. My comm is not a long range comm, I don't think.
Your comm link is going to be able to handle planetary comms. You should be fine.
Yeah, I was like, I thought I spent most of my credit on that comm. I'm perfectly fine with that. I kind of like point at like whether we're gonna let this guy get off the ship first.
Orbo?
I mean, I'm good. I don't even,
No. I mean,
you can get him off the ship.
This guy got kicked off the other team.
yeah, but like, it's not my place. I don't give a shit.
You want to be like, and just like throw him out the door?
No. That dude ain't done nothing to me.
Okay. So with that, then you just kind of like, you guys are more or less like, maybe we should get rid of him, or however it is that Nareem suggests it.
Yeah,
And the other guys just kind of gesture.
Tell me what to do, and I'll do it. But this dude ain't done nothing to me.
Yeah, I don't think I would tell him to do that. I think like I'm just kind of gesturing like, well, if we want to leave, this guy's got to go, kind of thing.
Oh well, if that's what you want to do, then Warbo gets the hint, wink, and grabs him and like picks him up by the waist, and like Wookiee hurls him off the ship.
Can I shoot him on the way out?
Whoa!
Yes, you are more than
Oh my god!
Hell
yes,
yeah.
please,
All right.
Kandar.
Yeah, I'll try shooting him.
Good
It's kind of like the pigeon, like the discs shooting, where they like throw it up. It's like, choo.
Oh my God, yes, this is amazing.
Oh yeah.
Easy target, close range. You're good to go. Are you adding anything to your roll, or are you happy?
Fortunately, we are leaving,
No,
so.
I'm good.
Okay.
All right, now where is my butt? Let's see.
Where's my butt?
Where is my butt?
My butt. It's not
Right.
here. I don't see that.
I think they have a sale for those at IKEA.
Yeah.
You know what? Especially when you roll this good.
Oh,
Oh man, thank God I rolled good.
What the heck?
To upgrade, and he just triple success. Triple
Like,
Jesus.
I don't know if that guy deserved it, but he's shot now.
He definitely didn't deserve it, but 420
He
has
did
like
not deserve to get shot.
420 has like no moral barometer.
But wouldn't like the other people be like, "What the shit was that?"
Yes.
No.
As soon as he shoots, I'm going to be like, I know Krunder wants to get a shoot on someone and get a shoot. I'm like freak. I kind of like freak out and try to make him stop. I'm like, stop. We need to go. I kind of look around and.
So whether it be just the blaster or the combination of the blaster and the heavy thud immediately afterwards on the grounds, this guy is not moving. And then just looking at you guys and how you finished your negotiations, that one guy that was talking to you beforehand kind of looks at the other one, and under his breath, but Nareem's near them. Attention forward, but near them can hear it. Him say, "I'm glad we went along with negotiations." and
Right.
The door closes up, and you guys are able to start firing up the engine.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go on the comms and be like, Fitz, looks like we're taking a Wayfarer with us.
We killed a guy.
Yeah, everything's fine. But we need to get out of here. Meet
This
us
is
and I'm guessing I'm gonna try to like find a coordinates.
I'm
where
assuming like
get.
we can meet up in orbit or something,
Yeah,
and then we'll just go from there.
yeah.
But yeah, there's like a moment of awkward silence when you're like, and he's dead. Like,
Yep.
all right. I'm gonna start taking off.
So Yep. So you guys loot up your ships on both sides. I sent you a picture. This is just some picture from, I don't know what it was from, but it is in fact a Wayfarer in transit. So you can
Kind of looks like a ship attached to a Kit Kat.
Yeah.
Reminds me of like FTL.
You know what? That's a really good description. I wish I had said that earlier. It is a ship attached to an oversized Kit
A Kit Kat.
It is. Look at that.
Yeah, it's like if you had to describe the Millennium Falcon, but instead of the circle area, it's just a Kit Kat.
Yeah,
really,
totally.
Really big Kit Kat.
Now I want Kit Kats.
Oh, that's so funny. So you guys are you make your way over up to the piloting area where there are. This is piloting area of the ship is like a fourth of your ship. You know what I mean? Like a fourth of your ship, including weapons, engines, hull, everything. And so you guys go in, and it's super comfortable. Everybody has their own seats that they can sit in. It swivels. It has cushions. It's actually in decent shape. You know what I mean?
Very fancy.
Yeah, very fancy. And there are, in the actual piloting area, 6 places where people can sit down right now and just immediately start flying. They only really need 4 to fly the ship at its minimum functionality. So one of the guys, as they're kind of like walking towards the front of the ship with you guys, the guy that was spoken to says to the guy that was negotiating with you, he was the pilot. And they're
no problem. We got a pilot.
I can fly anything.
Like,
There it is. That's a goddamn catchphrase. Good.
looks like we found a job for you.
Wait, that can pilot the ship? Okay. And they just kind of get into their own respective seats and sit down and start doing stuff. Walking in the area and kind of looking around. I imagine Nareem doesn't really feel like there's any in particular area where she feels as though she needs to sit down and jump in. There is a spare seat in here at the moment where she can sit down and just kind of like look at what's going on. I don't know if Werbo would like to just, there's the gunnery chair. I want that chair.
No way. Werbo, if you look at this map, I don't know if anyone watching can see this, but you notice whatever 13 is, that is a giant lounge area. Werbo goes back there and lays down on that couch because, my God, does it feel good to have room. And he's just like, brah, and down.
Awesome.
You can do your work. I'm resting.
I have to ask, does Werbo light up to enjoy the situation?
No, Werbo is so tired of having to be the mean one. Why can't you didn't know before backstory time, Werbo was a Wookiee artist, and he made tree art back on Kashyyyk, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful tree art, and he spun branches and vines into beautiful dolls for children. He was a good man once, and he's so tired. He gets now why old people always seem like they're ready to die. He gets it. He's so tired. He's so tired.
Oh, that's so. It's funny.
He's
You
just
say
drawing
tree art.
happy little trees.
And
You
all
said
their
tree art
friends are
at first,
dead.
I'm thinking
Tree
of
art.
whittling, and then you're like, no, like wicker chairs and stuff like that. Like, well, that style, yeah.
Cut down trees there.
Yeah,
Please
yeah.
live in trees. Don't cut them down. You don't. Wood is sacred. Everyone appreciates wood, and they know how to handle it. Thank you very much.
Yep, sorry, it could be fallen wood. I have to ask this as well. If you know off the top of your head, how old is Werbo? Because
350 years old. It's in my character sheet.
oh, that's right. It is written right there. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
because
what
the
it is.
average lifespan of a Wookiee is about 500, and so he is 350. And he is tired of. He is the Danny Glover of this team. He's too old for this shit. He's done. He's like, I can't do this anymore. I need more drugs, but he keeps going because his family, guys, are slaves.
You don't say.
You got to keep going. He got to keep going.
Awesome. So Werbo goes, as you guys are walking up towards the piloting area, Werbo starts like taking up, and he looks and he's like, nah, sits down, plops down, has his enjoyment. You guys go up. 420 immediately takes over piloting because he can pilot anything. Nareem just kind of overwatch or whatever. This thing, the engines fire up. They're actually all functioning pretty well. There's no like spurs or hiccups or sputs or anything like that happening. Everything just comes online. Everything's functioning. And when they go to take off, it just lifts up. No jumps or anything. You guys kind of like worried for a minute, like, okay, no, this thing's actually moving very smoothly. And the Reem's able to just stand there and watch things as it goes to take off. Over on Fitz's side, he is over at his area watching. He get told let's take off. He's loading everything up, making sure everything's ready to go. Sitting in the piloting seat, making sure stuff is going, and suddenly the comm link is being is blinking.
Of course it is, Scott.
Also, anytime a DM or GM gives you a giant ship, something bad is going to happen.
The
Just saying. He's like, oh, here's all these supplies. Here's this giant ship. Oh, yeah, you make it. You're good. Something bad.
Like, as I'm, like, booting things up and I see it blinking, and, like, it look like you look at Fitz and he keeps his eyes keep darting over to it. He's, like, ignoring it. He's
I press the
ignoring
comm link.
You're not in the ship.
And I'm like, hello?
You said that you're not with him, Prendor.
You're piloting the other big-ass ship.
Oh, man.
Sorry. So it takes a few minutes, and then
Damn.
like the worry takes over, and then he quickly reaches over. He's like, yeah, hello, hi.
Fire spray patrol craft, model blah blah blah, series blah 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 blah. Sorry, serial number blah 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 blah. We have record that you have recently docked at another dock a few days ago here at our city. We would just like to have a few words with you. If you would be willing to settle there, we're going to have a few officials, a few dock masters come by just to speak with you about what it is you may or may not have seen incidents over at a nearby dock.
That's why I told you should have got rid of that suit.
It's hidden somewhere, all right?
Okay, all right.
Can you specify what dock you're speaking of?
And he gives the
Specifies
dock number.
that. All right. I'm going to land the ship, and
You never quite took off yet.
okay.
But in a quick scan, there's no grav wells or anything like that.
Oh, there's no. Oh, okay, I expected to get
You're not
grab
on
well.
lookout
Oh,
like that.
all right.
They're requesting you to stay and allow them to have a word with you.
No, fuck that. If there's no grab wells, then I'm out.
Go.
Yeah, I like think about it, and then I just flip the comm link off. I turn it off, and I just like gotta get out of here. Let's go. Time to go.
And you start getting up and flying away. As you do so, and the thing kind of like comes around to its other setting because again it's like this.
Sits up.
Then you're able to see the grounds, whereas before you could only see like the sky. And so you actually see the grounds beneath you, and you see there were in fact a few of this actual planet's like security coming up. It was 2 guys coming up with a group of 8 stormtroopers around.
Oh God.
So as the ship comes up and starts taking off and like flying away, they're like, hey, that's the ship. You can see the gesturing up to it, and the stormtroopers are pulling out their blaster rifles and aiming up and blasting at the ship. But again, when you're dealing with personal to ship weaponry, it is 1/10 the factor.
Yeah.
So it is not even something to worry about. Fitz easily goes and gets up into orbit and starts lining up. Very quickly afterwards, you're able to run your scanners. You're able to scan and see the other ship where they are because, I imagine 420 would have sent you the coordinates or whatever information.
Of course.
You guys are able to identify each other and start astragating towards the coordinates that you have. You've already looked them up before, so they're already in your nav computer. They can look.
Yeah, and I let you know that there's no way we'd fit you in the ship until the car goes out.
That's fine. I'll just fly alongside you. It'll be like an escort mission.
Yep, but you guys are going to have to hop into hyperspace to get out of here. To do that, though, you are going to have to clear your way, unless you want to do it from in upper orbit. You can either clear orbit entirely, or you can do it from upper orbit if you'd like. There is, of course, that Star Destroyer there, orbiting around the ship, and
and now they now know about at least the fire spray.
Well, it's been nice knowing you. Let's get out of here.
So yeah, what I'm gonna be like.
I'll put you out of this bitch.
Yeah, I come to him like I'm gonna have to do something a little risky, and I'm gonna try and hyperspace from like lower orbit and just hit hyperspace from there.
Good luck on that roll, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Good luck on that roll.
See what we need.
That is one of those things that in the movies they all turn to the person and are like, "That's impossible." It's like, I know, but it's our only choice. That's what you're doing, huh?
That's impossible.
Maybe that's kind of what's happening. Like we're on comms with you, and we're like,
I'm with 420 and 420 is with me. I'm with 420 and 420 is with me. I can pilot anything. I can pilot anything.
No.
Okay,
that's so cute.
Vaporized in the upper atmosphere.
I'm not with you though.
Yes. Yeah, you're like saying that. He's like, I'm not with you though. Great.
I do have to ask you this, Mathis. I will give you this opportunity to correct what you had just said. Lower orbit or upper orbit?
Oh, you.
Well, if I go to upper orbit, can the Star Destroyer stop me?
It's a really good question. Lower orbit or upper orbit? Your knowledge of Star Destroyers is not exactly.
I mean,
It's
like,
all on you.
They can hit me with a
critical
tracking
decision.
beam and pull me in.
look, never mind. I'm not gonna say a thing. Your character wouldn't know, so I'm not gonna spoil it.
You have to make a critical decision.
Or you can roll it.
the
You can roll
moment's
for
here.
that, see if you know.
Can I? Yeah, is there a way to roll? What would that
Flip
be?
a coin.
A ship?
You want me to decide for you? I'll flip a coin.
It's a D2. It's a D2.
I say you live dangerous and go lower orbit.
Don't egg me on, man. It's too
I
easy
wanna
to.
see that shit. If you make it, that's an amazing.
If I don't, what happens? I die.
You probably vaporize in space.
Yeah, you're probably gonna die.
I will tell you this: if you're doing it in lower orbit, I'm adding red dice.
Yo, dude.
Is it? What is it? A piloting space check?
It is. Yeah. Well, you're going to be doing nav computer stuff.
So astrogation check.
My apologies. Astrogation check.
All right, that's a better check.
Nav computer stuff. That's super technical.
All right, fuck it, man. Let's do it. Let's lower orbit it. If I blow up, I'll blow
How
up.
many light points do we have?
I'm gonna
Oh, we
use.
have a lot of light
I'm
points.
gonna use a light side point, of course.
Yeah.
Just see if you can figure out if a Star Destroyer has the capability of grabbing you when you hit.
Yeah, that's what I need to know. But Scott didn't tell me.
Do that first.
What would I roll for that? What would I roll for that?
One second, I just have to look at a character sheet because I don't have every skill in the game memorized yet. Knowledge skills, education, low outer rim, xenology,
probably
warfare.
And my guess would be
I would say
warfare.
I
Okay,
would say warfare.
I'll roll.
So, 1 second.
That'll if they can grab me from upper orbit, then I'm fucked. I have to do low orbit.
Okay, so
Oh man.
You're not even gonna try to dodge TIE fighters like Han Solo would. You're just gonna be like, F it. I'm out of here.
All right, you ready for the roll, the warfare roll?
I'm
feel
gonna
like
I'm gonna skip episode 4 and go straight to episode 7. Let's just do the So,
All right, you ready?
yep. Or does it Firefly with the
0.
Ooh,
Fail.
You don't
that?
do nothing, Jon Snow.
Nothing. So
Mamma mia.
nothing bad. It literally comes out to, can they do it? Can they do it? Can they do it? I don't know.
Oh man.
It's
That's the worst feeling ever.
It's feasible, but I don't know.
Group vote. What should I do it or should I
I
not?
say, look, I've changed my mind. I want to see you dodge TIE fighters. Just go for it. Don't even try to warp out now. Warp.
But
Hyperspace.
I don't want to
warp
see
out.
Fitz die.
You won't.
Are we?
He stands a better chance of dodging TIE fighters and hyper jumping out than hyper jumping from the atmosphere of a planet.
All right, fine. We'll go upper orbit then. Fuck it.
So he's going to go upper orbit. Mind you, just so you know, Jesse, his astrogation's 4 green. He's not trained in it. And his piloting's 2 green.
And he's
So-
5 red. He's going against 5 red, right?
5
If
red.
He does it from the planet 5 red.
Yeah.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
okay.
5 red. Good
I just-
God.
I said I'd be adding red.
You will vaporize in the vacuum of space, and we will be like, well, that's what he gets for being a dick.
Now I
And
want to
we'll
know if
move
I
on.
would have done it just for fun, but
So now you're doing upper orbit.
sure. Yeah.
And you're going along the astrogation route and everything and blah, blah, blah. Make sure I have this correctly. So it's a base of 1, Mathis.
Astrogation check.
It's a base of 1 with a quick calculated decision, and that. All right. We are good to go. This is not as big of a number as I was kind of hoping to do with you, but
Okay.
any light side points there?
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Yes.
You're right, that one.
Okay. I'll give you the upgrade.
Oh God.
What you get. This is what you get. I ain't going anywhere.
Let me know when you. Let me know you're ready, Scott.
Give him your energy, guys. Give him your force. Give force. Give force.
I was born ready.
All right, here we go. Yes.
What?
Yeah.
That is so badass.
Wow.
Oh man.
I did it from upper orbit.
He is the one.
He is the upper orbit.
Oh, this
Upper
one.
orbit.
Yes.
We're talking like
Don't fuck with
he's-
Fitz today. He is killing it.
He is around where you would see like a space station or something like that. You know, like in real life, a space station around. He's not like down below like he was originally going to do. It's like Oh,
Yo, can you throw me those 5 red die and just I want to make the roll for fun.
for fun?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I want to know how badly you would have died.
I do too.
Yeah.
I would have used the lights at that point, so keep my upgrade. Let me know when you're ready.
Oh, I want to see
this
this,
is
and then we're gonna take a break.
All right, here we go. You ready?
No, I didn't see this.
I would have failed.
Oh,
Oh man.
I would have failed.
it isn't as bad as
Yeah.
it could have been.
You wouldn't have died, I don't think, but I feel like you would have crashed.
Yeah.
Engines would have shot out or something. Yeah.
I think we would have had to go get you.
You would have burnt out the nav computer. Roll me one more time.
Again, sure.
Whoa.
That I die.
There's a death.
Yes. He just tries to jump into hyperdrive from back there and just plows into the Star Destroyer. He's hitting light.
Here's the good news: no more Star Destroyer, and we just coast by the wreckage. Like, look at him! What a great guy that was.
Oh man.
Wow, everything's clear.
Wow, everything-
420. This is easier than I imagined.
and Nareem's just sobbing in the background. Like,
But we did it from upper orbit. We're good. I'm out. We'll take a break. We'll be back in about 3 or 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Oh God.